Okay, so this is the final, I don't know, part to see if all the math along the way would get us to the right spot. Okay, so if you did the math right and you got to this, then the distance that you calculated should be 0.51 meters, which is 51 centimeters. Okay, 0.51 meters, 51 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is angle this down. Okay, I'm going to take the meter stick and I'm going to try to have it. Here's where it's coming off. Okay, the mark's coming off. Try to have this as vertical as possible. Try not to get to lean in or out perfectly straight up and down. Okay, I know this isn't very scientific, but that's what it is. Okay, so then when I bring this down and I lay it on the ground, then I can measure out the 51 centimeters. So when I do that, it's right about here, right about that line right there. Okay? So, that being said, as the marble comes off of the table, it's going to fly through there, and it should, if our math is right, hit right here. Now this bowl is going to be our crash pad. Now, I don't want to put the bowl so that the front edge is right there, because then it'll land right at the bottom of it. So I'm going to put that mark so that's the back of the cup, so hopefully it lands right there. Okay? You got to kind of take into account the height of the bowl, the edge there, so that kind of messes things up. Okay? Now, assuming our math is perfect, assuming that's true, then that's where the marble should land. But even if our math is perfect, I don't know if, it comes off the ramp, it's a little bit left, a little bit right. So I got to kind of eyeball the bowl to see is it in the right spot, okay? So there is some play there if I miss on maybe the first try. Now, one last thing before I pause this and we try it. All of this is just to illustrate, a long way to illustrate the fact that an object that is dropped or rolled out from the same height will stay in the air at the same time. This will only work if that is true. So again, long way to get to that point, but that assumption has to be true. And if this works, we can say that somewhat proves that. Okay, so let me pause this. We'll get the camera in position so you can see this. It'll obviously happen pretty quick. So as much as you can slow things down and rewind it to watch and verify that it works, that would be great. So let me pause this and we'll get things in new position. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, release. Oh my gosh, science works. Science works. I'll be honest, I know I'm talking to a recording, but that is just so nerdy cool to me that I get excited every time it works. There was no trickery there. I didn't move anything. It really was, we put the marble at the top and we let it go and it worked. So, yay, the stuntman lives to see another day. Well done. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And if you have questions, let me know.